evening. I'm Emma Jane Vea and this is Television Tonga News. In the headlines, the acting Speaker of the House withdraws his resignation after it was not supported in the House. A Tongan priest remanded in custody in Fiji, and the Mali Mali program, which promotes preventive dental care activities, sees a decrease in dental caries among children. These and more stories, including news from the Pacific, sports and world, and the weather forecast later on in this bulletin. Let's take a look at the news in detail. From the Magistrate Court, the Chief Magistrate, Salis Mafi, yesterday ruled for Lord Tuihateho's passport to be handed into court after he was given permission to travel overseas in the previous month. Lord Tuihateho was in court when the ruling was made. This is in regards to a case where he was allegedly accused of being in possession of a firearm. His bail has been extended until September 30th. On a set date, the Chief Magistrate will also announce of any cases which will be submitted to the Supreme Court, and this will reveal whether Lord Tuihateho's case will be included or not. Until that time, the prosecutor and the accused will file their submissions to Chief Magistrate Mafi for a decision. Lord Tuihateho's counsel is Kahua Feaki, while Silvia Tiola yesterday represented the prosecutor from the Crown. The members of the Legislative Assembly did not support the resignation of the acting Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, Lord Tuihateho, who this morning resigned from his post as Deputy Speaker of the House. Lord Tuihateho is the acting Speaker of the House, while the Speaker of the House, Lord Fa'afanua, is overseas. Here's Fatai Whaingaa with that report.
Lord Tuihateho's announcement of his resignation from the post brought a surprise reaction from the members of the House. His reason was because he felt he could not longer carry out his duty accordingly. He said that the government serves the people and the people deserve to have the best people to carry out their interest. He told the House he found it difficult to carry out his role and apologized for any mistakes and shortfalls he may have made while serving the country and will resign from his post of Deputy Speaker of the House. In response, the Vava'us Noble's representative, number 2, Lord Tuilakepa, appealed to the acting Speaker to continue in his post as he has the full support of the members of the House. Meanwhile, the Minister of Justice, Clive Edwards, told the House he understands why the Deputy Speaker wants to resign, which is because of his banding case before the court regarding alleged illegal possession of firearms. However, the Justice Minister says no ruling has been made yet regarding Lord Tuihateho's case, and if a ruling is made and the acting Speaker's sentence is not more than 2 years, this should not affect his post or duties at all. The Justice Minister adds that some of the members of Parliament, including him and Cabinet Ministers, had appeared in court for different reasons, and this is the court ruling which will determine their fate in Parliament. After the morning break during the parliamentary deliberations, Lord Tuihateho withdrew his resignation. Parliamentary deliberations continued to other issues, including the Committee of the Whole House deliberating on the Family Protection Bill 2013 up until it breaks for lunch. Parliament has resumed deliberations this afternoon, and it has been broadcast live from Radio Tonga 1 and 2. For Television Tonga News, I'm Fatai Whaingaa.
A 33-year-old Tongan priest is further remanded in custody after he appeared before the magistrate in Fiji, Sufia Hamza, yesterday. The Fiji Village website reports that Father Tomu Lakalaka pleaded guilty to 5 counts of driving a vehicle in a manner dangerous to the public, failing to stop after an accident, driving without a license, driving in contravention of the third-party risk, and driving under concentration of alcohol in the blood. The court heard that Lakalaka was in Fiji to attend a Pacific Regional Seminary last Friday and drove a vehicle on Rewa Street while he was allegedly drunk. He was remorseful and sought forgiveness and asked the court to pay a fine before he returned to Tonga. Magistrate Hamza will sentence Lakalaka tomorrow. A Mali Mali program on oral health has seen much achievement and progress in its dental care activities, including a decrease in problems such as dental caries. This is seen among primary school students in the islands of Vava'u and Ha'apai. Yesini Latu with the details.
These are the Ha'ateho and the Ekeu government primary school students as they take part in the Mali Mali program and use fluoride to brush their teeth. According to the oral pathology specialist at the Viola Hospital, Dr. Fusififita, the program has made a positive impact in reducing dental caries or cavities in the teeth of children. The program was recognized in a 2007 survey they carried out in 10 primary schools which participated in the Mali Mali program. Another survey was carried out in 2011. A survey carried out in 2000 identified a lot of dental caries in children's teeth. On average, dental problems were found in 4 to 5 teeth in 12-year-olds. A 2011 survey carried out by the South Pacific Medical Team found more than 90% of all the primary schools in Tonga showed much improvement as a result of the fluoride mouth rinse program provided by the South Pacific Media Team. This has brought down the numbers of dental caries to 1 or 2. The Mali Mali program is managed by Dr. Sayuri Kawamura from the South Pacific Medical Team.
Our first and second projects were a success. So that's now project Mali Mali program is advancing and continue. So because Tongan dental staff of Mali Mali team independent from our support to and their work is very, very beautiful. We want to help the people of Tonga to stay healthy and look after their oral health. NCD is a problem in the Tonga, so we want to help from our oral health side to decrease the risky factors of NCD.
As a result of this success, the program has been extended, focusing on improving adults' lifestyle approach from oral health in the Kingdom of Tonga or non-communicable diseases like diabetes. It isn't only dental decay that we're concerned about, but when a child grows older, there will be the risk of other diseases. From here on, we will start providing information on this issue as a preventive strategy, so they can avoid the risk of other diseases, which will in turn affect their oral health. This approach also relates to minimizing non-communicable diseases, especially diabetes. Diabetes and dental problems are related. The Mali Mali program was initiated when Lord Tanya Vanukonuka was the health minister.
A funeral service or Pongpongi Tapu was held yesterday for a 33-year-old father who was reported missing in Ewa, although his body was not recovered. Head of Ewa's police station, Sergeant Latu Daifote, says that Malia Baya from Futu in Ewa went fishing last Wednesday, August 21st. He left his home around 9 in the morning to go fishing at Ha'aluma Beach. He was reported missing and police issued a search on Thursday morning, August 22nd. On Friday morning, a bicycle belonging to Malia Baya was found at Betani Beach. Search continued along the coastal areas where they found his fishing gear and one pair of his boots. On Saturday, the search revealed another pair of his boot near Uvao Beach. Malia's older brother, who took part in the search, believes he was swept out to the sea. Police ended the search for Malia Baya on Sunday. His family held a Pongpong Tapu or service for him on Monday. He is survived by his wife and 2 children. Tonga's finding it difficult to cater for the growing demand for vanilla from New Zealand markets. A local vanilla grower and owner of the Heilala vanilla brand, John Ross, says he hopes to meet the demands of foreign markets as this is a great source of income for the family. Linda Filiai tells you more.
The price of the vanilla has increased worldwide, which led to an increase in the price of vanilla in Tonga this year. Korean vanilla beans are 25 pa'anga per kilo, while dried vanilla beans are 130 pa'anga per kilo. This is a big increase from the 12 pa'anga per kilo it's priced in the past 5 years. The manager of the Heilala vanilla brand, John Ross, says they are hoping more local farmers will increase the amount of vanilla they grow in order to meet the demand from the foreign markets.
I think it's a great crop to grow for Tongan people because the women in the family can easily look after vanilla and dry vanilla. I mean, we would be more than happy to buy most of our vanilla already dried from the farmers, and for them to do that, it's not hard to do. There's just a few things they have to do properly, and the Ministry of Agriculture can show people how to do that, and we can show them how to do that, and then they get more for their product by selling it dry. It's a little bit more work, but they get more money, so it helps them.
The Heilala Vanilla Company has been operating from Wava'u over the past 10 years, exporting up to 3 tons of vanilla each year.
The demand for vanilla is worldwide has gone up because people like foods that are pure and not artificial, because only 2% of the vanilla sold in the world is real vanilla. The rest of it is artificial. So there's a growing market for real, true foods that don't have artificial colouring or artificial flavouring in them. So that's very important for Heilala vanilla.
Tongan vanilla is the best vanilla they have ever seen. Vanilla is used for foods and cosmetics. For Television Tongan News, I'm Linda Filiai.
Tongans living in the United States are benefiting from the work of Martin Luther King, who supported the rights of black and coloured people, ending racism. That's according to Reverend Dr. Mohenua Puloka, who participated in the commemoration of Martin Luther King Jr.'s Golden Jubilee. Fononga Veikoso has that story.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s Golden Jubilee was commemorated in the United States last week and ended yesterday, Monday, 26th of August. Reverend Dr. Puloka praised the achievements made by Martin Luther King. We praise God for such a wonderful person who risked his life so others could have a better life, including the Tongans who live in America. They can work and live and get all the benefits in America. According to Reverend Dr. Puloka, Martin Luther King Jr. was a pastor in a Baptist church like his father, Martin Luther King Sr. In his days, there were laws that prohibited the rights of colored and black men in the United States. Black and colored people were not allowed to work or study or socialize with white people. They were treated as slaves and even had to enter restaurants and other public places in a separate door for black and colored people. In a famous speech he made, "I have a dream," he dreamed of black people uniting with white people as one nation, under the one God who created us. Now, all people in America, including Tongans, can live and work there freely without racism, all because of the work of one man, Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. is commemorated in the United States August 28th each year. He was born January 15th, 1929, and died April 1968. Fononga for Television Tongan News.
That's the local news. Pacific is next.